Rudy Giuliani has been hit with an ethics charge from the Washington, D.C. Bar Association. And, like the other complaints that he's gotten over the last couple years, these complaints are all related to false claims that Giuliani has made with regard to the 2020 election. Specifically, of course, Giuliani maintains to this day that the 2020 election was in fact stolen. He claims he's got sworn affidavits from like 300 people. You know, he went to Pennsylvania and he testified, which is actually where this complaint originated from DC. He told the state legislature, oh my God, you're filled with fraud. Everything's horrible, terrible, just all these fake voters. You got 70,000 mail-in ballots that were totally fraudulent, and the state couldn't find any fraud to back up anything that Giuliani claimed. And in spite of claiming to have all of this evidence, the bar in D.C. that filed the complaint about what he did in Pennsylvania looked at his so-called evidence and said, dude, this is crap. Now, of course, they didn't say it like that. They were far more cordial and professional. But at the heart of it all, it was, dude, this is crap. Like, this is totally fake and false, and you should know this. So we really have no choice but to file this ethics charge against you. Because you should have known, specifically he's accused of violating the Pennsylvania rules of professional conduct by bringing a proceeding and asserting, quote, issues therein without a non-frivolous basis in law and fact for doing so and engaging in a conduct prejudicial to the administration of justice. Basically, when you bring a lawsuit and you accuse these individuals of doing something, you know, whether you're suing a corporation, whether you're suing somebody from an auto accident, workers' comp, you know, whatever it is, you can't go ahead and proclaim that X, Y, or Z did in fact happen. What you have to do is you make your case and you prove it in court. So that is part of the issue here with Giuliani. He's maintaining before, you know, prejudicially, which means before it all, you know, goes to the judge, the trial, whatever, he's making these claims as if they are statements of fact. And he had nothing to back that up, which, you know, depending on where you live in the state bar, some are easier, some are stricter than others. You can't do that. Now, Giuliani, as I said, has already gotten in trouble for this in the past year. He's had his law license in the state of New York suspended. And that is what he's looking at now and here in Washington, D.C. Now, in D.C., his law license has actually been inactive since 2002. So even if they suspend his license, it's likely not going to affect him at all. Unless, of course, he wants to act as an attorney in D.C. or in New York. Probably not going to be able to do that anytime in the near future, which of course is a little detrimental to Rudy because he is in fact under investigation in both areas. So probably not going to be able to represent himself. He's going to have to hire lawyers. And last we heard, Donald Trump is still refusing to pay for any of his legal bills. So it's going to be a little tougher on Rudy to afford those kinds of things, but he'll have to find a way to manage. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.